I will begin everybody. My name is Omar, Arman, and Anna Sanchez. And today we will be talking about the AB 1081 bill, which is also known as the Trust Act. Just a quick question, how many here come from a different background, ethnicity-wise? I know I do. It's a lot right there. So how would you feel if you were to find out that, your ancestors or whatever, they got pulled over or got, just asked if they were illegal, then if they were legal, they got kicked out of the country. That would be really messed up, right? So that's why we're trying to pass this bill, which is the Trust Act. And pretty much this act defends all illegal immigrants that are innocent from any violations or anything that they have done wrong. For example, if you see me walking down the street and a cop just pulls me over just because I look, illegal. So if they just pull me over and ask me, for my ID and just do a background check on me, and just for no reason, they could just put me in jail, deport me, just because I don't belong here. But with this act, if my background is clean, if I'm good, if I haven't done anything, I'm free to go. Like, they can't do anything to me. But if your background is messed up and you have a criminal background, you're out of your map. So this is what this act pretty much says. And I believe that this act should pass because our system is defective. Our economy will benefit from this bill. And obviously it's not moral to split up families the way that they're trying to do it right now. The way our system is affected is because not all illegals are criminals. Most of our parents came here to work, give a better lifestyle for their families. And the way that the system is trying to do it is that, they just don't want illegal people here, so they just want to get rid of them. So this act would help that way, fix that part. And also in an article by Emiliano, it's like, it talks about how it gives like a little brief explanation of what the bill actually is. It says that illegals, and I know this as a fact that because of my family members, they're scared to interact with anybody that has to do with the law. If they see a cop coming, talking to them, back in the day, I don't know when I was younger, they used to be scared, petrified of cops, because they think the cops had authority to kick them out of the country, call immigration or whatever. So with this bill passing, they will have a better understanding of what's going on, and they will not be scared of the law anymore. They would actually, if they see a crime happening, they won't be scared to go to a police officer and tell them what is going on, because now, as everything's going on right now, they're scared because they think that the cops would just immediately call immigration and ask for their papers and stuff like that. Also, in another article by Gordon, he is a writer. He wrote an article on economy and how like the immigration, people that immigrate over here, the stats, how they make up the percentages. 59% of illegal immigrants that are in this country are Mexican, 15% are Central American, 7% are South American. And although all those percentages live an American lifestyle, they are still seen as lower class to some people. Most of them own houses, own their own businesses. They have everything that all citizen people have, but they still look down upon because they are illegal. They go to the same churches we all do, they go to the same schools we all do, but still again, they get looked down upon because of their background. And I know this for a fact because of self-experience. I work at a restaurant. When I started working at a restaurant, I would see, no offense, like white people come in, and they would immediately try to speak Spanish to me. And I'm like, all right, I just thought it was funny because, I played along, I pretend I didn't know how to speak English. But, I thought it was messed up. But I think this bill will also, get rid of, most of the ignorance that's going on around. They will just not assume everybody is illegal, which is really messed up. The economy also will benefit from this bill because a lot of the Mexicans, or not only Mexicans, but illegal immigrants that come to this country, they all just come to work, and they will help the economy in a lot of ways. For example, going back to the Gordon article, employers hire low-skilled labor workers because, they could pay them a lot of less money than you could pay another person that's willing to ask for more money. Because the low-skilled worker he just wants to work. He just wants a job, and that way the employer, he always has a larger income coming in. And a lot of people I know personally, they say that immigrants come to this country and they just take everybody's jobs. That might be true, but not all the time. I don't see a lot of the people going out into the fields or doing all the hard work. They just do all the work that other people wouldn't do because it's harder and it doesn't pay as what they would want. On another note, it's not moral. It splits a lot of innocent families out. I mean, I get it. If you're a criminal and you get pulled over, I mean, I support the law. If you're a criminal, get out. I mean, you're just making everybody else look bad. But if you're innocent, I don't see why you should go and split up a family while the dad is in Mexico or Central America, South America, while the family is over here trying to, find a way to live. For example, there's a story of Juana Reyes. I don't know if you guys have heard of this lady, but this happened in South Sacramento. She used to sell tamales outside of Walmart. She got kicked out, and she came back, being stubborn, trying to do that hustle, get that money. And she came back, they called the cops again, they arrested her, boom, sent to jail. Charges were dropped. Even though the charges were dropped, they still kept her in jail for 15 more days. And they sent her kids to a foster home. And then, not only that, they were threatening to kick her out of the country. Why? Just because she was immigrant. She did nothing wrong. She was just trying to make a better life for her kids. And I believe that we should all support this bill. And this is Arman.